support them and celebrate with them as they develop into the future leaders of our club. As most of you know, the next piece was a bit of a challenge. I had a serious conversation with a Y generation person. And they're no different at this club when you deal with any Y generation, the way they think and act. So I actually went and spoke to one of the players between the age of 17 and 25, currently playing at the club. I give that little bit of a gap on the age group so you can't track him down. He told me that whilst he played in premierships at this club, winning this year's 2020 competition held a special place for him. His reasons were simple and admirable. He had won it with blokes he'd do anything for, and the thought of letting his players and his club down was too much for him to comprehend. Finally, I asked the stalwart of the club what it meant to play for Bentleigh A&A. He said, "We stick together no matter what. We are grateful for the opportunities the club gives us, and he's been able to form a deep bond with the players of the club that he's played with and the people he's met throughout his time at Bentleigh." He also was very grateful of the support that he received during his hard times from the club. So our boundaries don't just meet on the field, they also extend to people's lives outside. From the answers I got, I walked away knowing how each generation felt about the club. The overall view was one of mateship, unity and competitiveness. While recently we may not have had the success that we would like in Longmere Shield, we can take pride in knowing that every player that plays for this club, along with those coming through the ranks in the future, will ensure the success of this club and make this continue to be a proud and a long club with a long history. Bentleigh A&A's history is what we're here to celebrate tonight. To know where we come from will help us to know where we're going. We've come a long way in these 80 years, and it is every player, supporters, committee members and parents' duty to preserve and protect and uphold the image of the club. Honour our past and help in creating our future so we can go forward into a new era with our mates, being competitive and committed and holding the club together. I don't like to single people out, but one only needs to look at one of our current stalwarts and committee members, Bob Dolman. And I know Mick spoke about him before. I'll try and be a little bit kinder, but Bob broke Rex Shepherd's all-time wicket-taking record of 655, which is a pretty big effort last season. He probably would have got there. I know that Bob probably would have got there a little bit earlier if I hadn't been in slip for a number of games where I got to see the fierce competitiveness of Bob as I single-handedly dropped a number of catches. He is committed. He's committed to training. He's committed to his teammates, and most of all, he's committed to this club. Should this commitment be replicated by all of you that represent us each weekend, Bentleigh A&A will certainly go into the future successful, whilst never forgetting the memories, achievements and the key men and women that came before us. There is so much history and knowledge of the game in this club room tonight. I'd encourage the younger players to spend some time with some of the past players, to share in each other's stories, to listen to the history, to give the past players an insight into the club today. I'd like to take this opportunity also to thank the committee for setting up tonight, and in particular Gino and Anthony Gill, who put a fair bit of effort into tonight, so thank you. And in finishing, I'd like to say please enjoy the evening, enjoy each other's company, and most of all, join us in writing the next chapter in Bentleigh A&A's history. Thank you.